All right. Game 2. Tagada versus Turbo in Group D.
All right.
Series is currently 1-0 in favor of Tagada. Tagada picking Aeon. Turbo picking Hybrid. Okay, Aeon is interesting. I think it's good here.
Let's see if I got a ping from No One Cares. Nope. So I don't know their vetoes, but I think. I don't think Aeon is interesting. I don't think it's that weird at all. Aeon seems like a good pick. Siren seems more weird, to be fair. Well, I guess the map is big enough that Mantis early game are strong.
Yeah.
Especially versus Aeon, it can be quite annoying. Like this particular matchup, I hope we will get a stable early game or stable mid game out of the early game.
Yeah.
But the mid of the map is flat enough that snipers will be good.
I also feel like this is like a good Swifty map, like in terms of size.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Also, there's 20k reclaim, which is quite a
Oh,
lot.
it's spread out a lot. It's hard to get.
Yeah, it's like 10
But
mass blocks mostly.
but most importantly, there's a lot of trees around your spawn. But one of the issues is you spawn next to a corner, so all the tree reclaim is into a single direction, which means you can't really do like a fast second factory into attack move engineer opening, because you have to send them all to the same direction, and the distance is gonna go big very fast. But yeah, the most crucial part of the early game is now is to try and get to the 4max, to the other spawns, basically north and south of their relative bases, where there's another like 8 maxes close around, and then after that the 3 max expansion to the south of where that is. As long as you manage to secure that, then you can kind of set up shop there and grab the other expansions quite safely. But I mean, I can see a world
you
where
could absolutely get raided super hard.
Mr. Mantis sends Mantis and bombers there to kill that, and if you just get snowballed out of your maxes, then I can see a very small chance that the game can end. Like, it won't end, but it will basically be almost impossible to win for the Aeon player, like from minute 7 on. But it's not that likely to happen because of the big distances. I'm probably over exaggerating it.
Wait, look at this edge build factory from Tagada down to the bottom. He's edge building an air factory. All right. Or he's planning to.
He is. But his engineer that's walking there is fast. Oh, that edge...
exactly. He's going to grab it anyways. So why?
That edge build is definitely a mistake. I don't like that. The thing is, it's one of those moves where if it would be a team game, maybe it's fine, because you have so many engineers. Well, I'm not sure, but like it's safer, I guess. But in a 1v1 like this, where you just send your engineers everywhere in a random directions, you just take everything, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm sure. I feel like he doesn't have the E to build it as well. Like, he only has 200 income. He's building 2 air factories at the same time.
yeah, but both with 1 engineer.
Yeah.
He manually reclaimed quite a lot of trees. That's funding his E. He's on 6k E reclaim, by the way.
Yeah, true.
But he's overflown quite a bit of it. I disagree with his build power scaling. He has 2 air factories making that turret, a weird one, and 2 land factories, and now he's almost stalling E, but let's see how Turbo is doing. Turbo is also going double air fact. He will rush the transport, but he has no engineers! Okay, wait, he has a few engineers, I'm blind.
4, that's probably enough. Where do you drop, though?
He's overflowing man. He drops south. No, in the middle, apparently, for man to spam. That's such a weird proxy location. I'm not sure I like that.
Yeah.
I like it if you would actually drop it to the left of where he is right now, to these 3 maxes, and makes a massive proxy location there, but Well, it's not
Yeah.
proxy, it's just
I
further
think he
forward.
if he wants to make a proxy, he could make it somewhere like here. It's like easily defensible.
I don't like that. It's right in front of the 3 maxes there. Tagada's issue is already close to it. Plus you're against Aeon as well. So you have to be a bit careful with that.
Yeah. I feel like you could actually do it though, like proxy mantis spam, and then just build all your production over there. Maybe at your 3 max at the top or something.
Yeah, it's Tagada is defending his expansion a lot more, but he is. Wait, did I switch this scene? I did. He is defending his like with 4 auroras and 5. Like he is really afraid of being raided there. Tagada is dropping the same places with 2 engineers only.
Okay.
I guess he
Well,
isn't
for
going for
Tagada, it
massive
makes a lot
proxy.
more sense because he's walking his ACU to the 3 max
Yeah.
at the front, but Turbo's not. So
E-wise, they're both underdoing it. Oh my god, Turbo is stalling 250 E per second. Tagada as well. They both did build E. There's so
yeah, that's
many
what I was saying earlier. It's like
trees.
it looks like they did not build enough E. I think they were just floating enough power from all the tree reclaim, but as soon as that ran
Yes.
out,
Like this is a map where like there's still so many trees left everywhere, and these are the juicy trees, by the way. These are the Loki trees or the
yeah.
Darkfall trees. I'm pretty sure, or at least something very close to it. So it's that's a nice bomber at the top.
Nice bomber at the bottom as well. It's gonna grab this engineer.
Not true.
But
I
it
guess
will
they're
tell them off.
mirroring each other.
Oh, raid at the top. This raid will kill the 3 max.
Oh my god, 2 flares. But this is
Yeah,
why
it's
you make
okay.
flares early on as Aeon.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I think this map with the amount of E reclaim you have, and you still have quite some maxes, like the scaling early on in the game is the most important, like I said earlier, and I think both sides are actually making very little factories. But
They're not
maybe
making enough factories, and they're not making enough engineers. Like you can actually support engineer scaling.
they're both floating mass and stalling E, and the thing is, if you make more factories, you have more reclaim factories as well for more E. Like this, these trees are juicy, man.
This 99% because the mantis shot a little bit as well.
Oh my god, nice circle, if that's supposed to be a circle.
Oh,
It's an artistic
yeah.
uh,
I got a little too excited.
Okay, transport from Turbo at the bottom. He's gonna try a bit of an aggressive play. Probably just gonna try to capture the maxes.
Yeah.
But so far, okay, Tagada is on a 900 E income compared to the
580.
600 from Turbo.
Yeah.
He's on 50% more E. I don't know why Turbo didn't
Yeah.
pause his air factories. He has so many inties, he doesn't need to be afraid. Just pause your air, man. Okay, he finally finished the Hydro. That's important. But the Mantis are raiding quite nicely. Although
Tagada's going to go T2 air now. But Tagada's losing so much map control to like random mantis around the map.
Well, that is the pain of Aeon versus Siren, yes.
Yeah.
It do be like that. And there's little you can do about it. Tagada did make some Tech 2 maxes. He is making more as we speak.
He's so far behind on mass income because of all this missing max.
The dropped engineers are gonna get instantly killed by a bomber. He's not gonna be able to capture. Oh no, he wasn't actually e-stalling.
He split his capture. He was separately capturing 2 maxes. If he had focused one, he probably would.
I like how he put the extra APM into that.
Yeah.
Okay, Turbo's also going Tech 2 air. And he's fixed his E-stall, but he's still floating a lot of mass because he doesn't have enough E. But unit count, there's only 35 Mantis versus 40 Auroras actually. Like, it's very weird to see that the Aeon player has more Tech 1, because Tech 1 for Aeon is bad here. Aside from labs. Yeah. Like, it would make sense if you like make some flares, but you're mostly like reactive to Siren, because on a map like this Tech 1 stage, Siren is just better. But
I
Tech
agree.
2 stage, Aeon becomes better. Tech 3 stage, Aeon becomes better.
This is a huge mistake from Turbo at the bottom. Why is he making 3 naval factories?
No! Well, actually, by the way, I realized this in the lobby as well. If you eventually make Salems, you can walk them across land here and shell the main base.
Oh. Yeah.
But how useful
Okay.
it will, how reliable it would be, I think it's something that you should only do after like 200 mass income. I
You are
guess he
going
has
to
100.
just like he'll die to air as well. You can't protect them unless you have air as well. So what are the chances you can make a bunch of Salems and have air?
I think
You know,
making a single navy factory on each side is fine, simply
that's
to
fine.
make 2 frigates per side, just for intel.
Yeah, just for intel. But 3 navy facts is way over. That's
It is. But I
that's
mean,
15% of his mass income, man.
but as you can see, even with the terrible E situation, Turbo still gets a better start, simply because he has more mass because his mantis rated more nexus.
Yep.
And that is one of the reasons, probably one of the main reasons why you would pick Simon on his maps, just so you get a better early game.
Yeah.
Although now he needs to transition that into some potential mid-game advantage. There's a big air fight and Turbo's gonna lose it. Wow, he's caught with his...
all his inties.
He's caught from behind quite badly. He's killed nothing.
By the way, Turbo's going straight to T3 land.
I think that's fine. Makes sense. You're Cyber.
I think that's good. Like Cyber T2 is really bad.
I wouldn't say it's really bad at this point. I mean, it's always used to be really bad, but it's got multiple buffs, man.
But on a map like this, it is by far the worst. They're slow.
You got Beetles.
They can't cover all this
Beetles
ground.
are the fastest land unit in the game, my man.
Yeah, true. Alright, so Tagada making use of his air control. This is why you pick Aeon, by the way. You have Swifties, very good T2 gunships.
Yes.
So he's looking to do some
I mean, Turbo should just have 10 more inties, but he suicided all of them. And that probably makes him very upset. And you only need 2 gunships, and the rest you just go 50 spam for fast reinforcements, and he's gonna be able to kill quite some eco now. I hope that soon Turbo will pass his navy factories, though.
Yeah.
Let's see reclaim
well, he's
counts.
Making NGs with one of them. That's like a little better.
Yeah, true. I'm not sure what they are all gonna do though for those few rocks. So Turbo is slightly ahead on reclaim this game. The Auroras in the middle are getting a good fight. These cliffs are ruining the path fight. Wait, you can go into the ditch there. The fuck?
Oh. Nice.
I think, yeah, okay, Turbo should go in and kill the gunships. You should go and kill the gunships. He has so much AA, he gets the reclaim, it's fine. If he loses air. There's an air fight, he will lose the air fight, but he got 2 static AA, 8 mobile AA, he gets the reclaim. This is as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah. Like, he might win the fight, legit. Or at least come out.
Nah, there's too many Swifties, but the AA is kind of mispositioned, sadly, but...
No, but like, look at how many are gonna die on the way out. These
that's true. They're also very low HP.
On the way out. So that's almost a draw.
Yeah, it's basically a draw. Plus, how much reclaim is there? 2k? Quite good.
It made no sense really there for Tagada to fight after he lost the gunships. The flank!
There's a slight... Yeah, I was looking at it. There's a slight mis-rally.
Turbo knows now.
Dudes, he's making hoplites, my man. I disagree with that. I don't think that's gonna work. It's too much micromanagement on a big map like this. This is the moment where you want some beetles, man. Beetles are great against blazes. A single beetle kills a blaze. I'm pretty sure, or barely not. But even if it
barely not, I think.
Okay,
I think it's barely not.
Nice hoplites. You're gonna instantly be suicided.
Oh no!
Oh man! Not like this. No. But he has LotS making against 50% T3 lands from Tagada. So Tagada is behind on the lands, but he did make more tech 2, and this push.
He has better line units. He has the harp.
I mean, this is quite a bad choke point though. I guess hoplites in this choke point can be good, but they have to be microed properly.
Yeah. Against Aurora in this choke point, this is like the only situation. This is the only place on this entire map where you should make.
Yeah, it's true. Like the hoplites, I actually don't think were that. I retract my earlier statements. It's just that with that micro, it was bad.
Yeah.
And still, a single beetle would have been nice. Although I guess rhinos would have been nice in this choke point as well, man. But
I feel like he definitely could have held it if he just spammed a few more PDs, made Medusa from the T1 factory instead of Mantis. That's probably a hold.
Basically, Tagada has double the amount of Tech 1 and Tech 2 lands as Turbo has. But Turbo is now cranking out LotS, but he is going to be aggressive with some of them, but I think that's a mistake. I think he should defend against this raid. Nice MAA army!
Yeah.
He can kill this Blaze if he focuses it. I actually lost...
He's attacking, but he doesn't have air. So
yeah.
He should put down the radar though. That's nice. So...
I think he needs to consolidate. Like Ego is completely similar. He was slightly fast on Tech 3 Tech, but he's going Tech 3 air.
His expansion.
He's gonna have air versus no air. T3 that is. He's got Navy quote-unquote control for how much it's worth, but the free intel is definitely like if you split your frigates like he's doing here, it's definitely worth something.
Yeah, I mean Tagada can't sneak like a harp drop across the water, which is pretty nice. He needs to just deal with this army. Like he should have rallied the first two lawyers down to the bottom.
I agree.
Instead, he tried to attack Tagada.
I think he's losing the first lawyers for free to 2 Aeon gunships.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really painful. And he won't have air for a bit because he's going Tech 3 air. Like he's... Yep. The thing is, he rushed Tech 3 faster, but he made so much less Tech 2. Tagada has made 30 blazes.
Look at this. He's dropping this expansion back, and he's grabbing the reclaim. He's now dropping a harp. Yeah, this is...
Yeah, dropping that reclaim field, that's 5k reclaim. There were multiple Tech 2 support factories as well. Finally, there's LotS to deal with this raid. They will be able... I think 4 LotS with good micro can clean this up. But it's... The damage is already kind of done.
This is the same thing that happened on Pyramid, where Tagada just made more T1 and T2 units, and in the transition time, he just pushed and did like real damage and got map control.
Kinda, yeah. It's very similar, where Turbo just sends his units to the wrong places at the wrong time. And in combination with that, Tagada is winning the fights, and then just gets the reclaim from the fights, and then he snowballs the reclaim into having more units. Then, not to say it's not recovered. I love how Turbo again is all the way at the back with his ASU idle.
Yeah, like he should be at least at the front 3 max. Like Tagada was there for a long time.
Like it's so important to realize that after the first 11 minutes, he actually had an advantage. Like his Mantis got him the early game advantage. He lost air, but the air killed like 5 maxes before it was an even trade for air. It was just he didn't make any Tech 2 into a Loya rush, but then he used the Loyas to be aggressive instead of defending against the Blazes.
He made like 5 Tech 2 units, 3 of which were like Flak, which all died for free, and then 2 Hoplites, which died for free. You know? Imagine he had like 5 more Rhinos, or even 5 more Hoplites at the bottom expansion. If he has like 2 more T1 PDs and Medusas, he just holds that easy.
Imagine each one of those frigates were Tech 2 tank. I mean, I agree with like having 1 or 2 frigates there, but he did it quite early, probably too early.
Yeah, way too early.
Especially for 3 Navy factories, that was an overkill to begin with. I love these Tech 2 maxes all the way at the bottom right. He's like, he will never think I will make my maxes there.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, go for it. Like these are, you have to take risks, you know, and...
Ooh, Tagada's stalling E. And he has harp, so that's really bad. But he's nowhere out of the game. Yeah, Turbo's going in while the harps don't have shields. He's not committing, he's not committing. Well, he kills 1 harp though.
He kills a harp, trades for like 2 Loyas, that's probably fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a fine trade, I'd say. Turbo is making some ASF. He can't instantly transition to... Okay, never mind. Making a strat. I was about to say, because of the amount of Swifties, he can't instantly make a strat. There are shields though from Tagada, but Tagada isn't even attempting to go tech 3 air. I'm not sure if he. Yeah, no, he knows about it. He knows about the tech 3 air. And there's gonna be a tech 2 air support factory pretty soon as well. But this big push from Tagada, this needs to be stopped, and if it's stopped, then Turbo can be in a decent position. The eco is the same, but he has T3 air over non-T3 air. He's defending with
Yeah, but I'm not
20
sure it
Loyas
can
and a
be
brick.
stopped.
I mean,
It's too many harbs and shields.
I think there's not too many harps, but the support army is too big. And I think the
It's
fact there's no brick with this army yet, and I think that's a big mistake. The strat, it depends how good this. I think he's gonna use it defensively. How much flak is there? 3 flak. Okay, so gunship won't be. He's still stalling. Look at this! Oh,
Oh, okay. No.
oh. Instant 1200 mass killed with 1 bomb.
Yeah.
That's good, man. He needs to be so careful because.
He's stalling again!
Oh,
my god! Oh.
that's so
3K mass kill?
3K, man. My
and it's
hero.
even more because he dealt damage to a lot of harbs. So.
Yeah, true. I don't think he can chase with the Loyas though. This is very dangerous. Yeah, like he's losing Loyas for free.
The whole place,
this is
the whole
such
side
a bad
falls.
movement. Please don't do this, Turbo. It gives me PTSD from the first game, man. The thing is, the strat does great damage, but it needs to be babysit. And because he's babysitting the strat, like you have more blunders, like these Loyas moving
These Loyas are all. They need to like just keep running forward or something because they're cut off now.
Oh my god, the harp lives on 37 HP. Yeah. The Loyas just need to distract this army. He's going to strat. Tech maxes with the strat. That's questionable. The thing is, T3 MAAs were buffed, so you can make more of them and spread them out better. There's a brick drop at the back, at the top left, but there's a harp and some shields. So it's a machination. Well, the fact that it's a machination isn't as bad. It's just he loses a valuable unit.
And he killed the T2 mech. Oh, move the shield! Move the shield! Quick! Oh,
it's too late. There was actually shield blocking it, but the AoE from the Spectre killed friendly fire to shield.
Yeah. Well, here comes the strats. Maybe not.
Strats? Multiple?
There's a strat top.
Well, strat.
Yeah, strat. Well, there's nothing to stop this bot army. Okay, this is a problem.
Well, yeah, I think him dropping the brick, I think the brick should have been used defensively. Yeah. There's just a few Loyas, like, the land trades were just very bad. Now he's stratting the shield that's placed on the map. And there's a T3 MEA. This is very bad.
This is very bad.
From Turbo.
I mean, he keeps attacking when he should just consolidate.
Tagada is... Oh, that Tagada... I can't speak. He already has a T3 Pigeon now, so even if the strat kills some Tech 2 Pigeons, it didn't drop.
It's 100 HP! It's 100 HP! Get out of there.
Wait, that's a massive misplay from Tagada. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's as good as he could hope for. The strat is gonna escape, he can go home and repair it. It's on 5k mass kills.
I mean, Turbo wins this fight as well. He just kills everything here.
Yeah, Turbo wins the air fight, and now it's...
Tagada breaks that strat again! Oh my... What is this?
Okay, that's good. That's great for Turbo. He needed that, by the way.
Big
but
fight at the bottom.
This fight at the bottom right is just so bad. He needs to spam T3 gunships. That's his solution.
Yeah.
Control K his inties, they are too slow regardless to do much.
He needs to run the dying Loyas in to stun the harbs as his bricks and stuff can retreat.
By the way, I have some very important news. Tagada is on 140 mass income, Turbo on 200.
True, yeah.
So he may have only like 30% map control, but he has more eco. Because I think he made some T3 maxes. Otherwise...
Well, he made all the back ones are storaged, all the base ones are storaged.
He just storaged everything, yeah. Tagada, these all take one for him.
It's the Navy! It's the Navy! Tagada doesn't feel safe upgrading because of the Navy!
It's the Navy!
Yeah. It's worth. And also, I think, again, Tagada maybe overbuilt production somehow. Like, he has a lot of assists on all of his T3 land packs.
Oh, he is such a... He's overflowing. 6,000 mass per second now, but on average 4,000... sorry, not mass. He should definitely reclaim or half his power, man. He's an almost
the T2 ones.
finished Sam as well, that's not finished. He also made 8 T3 MAAs.
Might be a bit of an overreaction. Yeah.
He has 34 harps though to just 25 Loyas and 3 bricks. But I think Turbo should... He should just go into mass gunship spam. He won air, he's still building ASF. I think that's just such a mistake. The strat got repaired somewhere. Never mind, this is a new strat. I'm not sure what happened to the old one. Let's see if it's still alive. It's not. The strat died, I think.
I don't see it. I have no idea.
I don't see it show up on Reclaim either. It's a bit of a blunder. He's still, I think, making more loyalists.
Wait. This fight is terrible, right? For Turbo. He's just losing all his lawyers for free.
Yes. I think him committing on the lawyer. This is... Oh, that strat bomb though!
Oh, that strat was incredible. Okay. Well, that's...
Okay, the fight could have gone a lot better, but he gets the reclaim field.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I guess engaging there was fine. The start of the fight was not good, but afterwards, he just had more.
But now there's a new frontal push from Tagada. Tagada also keeps transporting his harps with transports, by the way, to the front, which is really nice.
Yeah.
The issue is, now his new army has 4 Redeemers. And, like the ASF from Turbo are over there, instantly loses 2 or 3 ASF for free. And these are, like, expensive...
Yeah! He just lost 3, like, in one shot.
These are expensive ASF as well, because they now cost more mass. They have more HP, but cost more mass as well, so... He just lost 1,500 mass for free there. This Redeemer has 2k mass kills already. Redeemers are sick.
Two vets. Double vet Redeemer, let's go.
The issue is, Turbo still has so much more mass income, but he's still making Loya spam. I think that's such a mistake. He needed to transition so long ago. Even with the plus 20% HP, apparently not good enough. At least not versus harp spam like this. I mean, it's kind of the way, like, you make bricks versus harps, you make harps versus loyas, and you make loyas versus snipers, and snipers versus bricks. It's like a circle. But he keeps making loyas against harps, which shouldn't work. And it is not working, in fact.
It is absolutely not.
Like, it only works if you have an overwhelming amount, so you can swarm the harps, and that's how you can get the stunts to work. But if you just have less...
even as you're, like, engaging in, you take such a bad trade running in, so you need so much more.
Well, it depends on the level of the... Depends on the area of the concave.
They're just dying for free! They're literally not killing anything.
Yeah.
He just lost, what is that, 5 Loyas? He has 1 harp down to half health. 6 Loyas.
So painful to watch, man. And the issue is his T3 air is not really gonna do much at this point because of the sheer quantity of MAAs. There's 13 Redeemers out on the map.
There's a Redeemer at the top. Oh, okay. The strat killed the Redeemer.
And there's also 10 ASF now. Well, I guess you can strat Redeemers like that, but after every go you need to repair the strat back up. Although this strat is gonna do a nice second drop. Nice, but like, if you don't micro it, it's gonna die to this one Redeemer. What?
He's sending 1 ASF to kill the strat. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
And that's the issue. Strats can be very strong, but they need babysitting. Then you're buying somewhere else. Tagada is stealing the reclaim in Turbo's base. Turbo's old base.
Yeah. I mean, this has been a common theme of every Tagada game. He's very aggressive with the reclaim, and it's doing him very good.
Yeah. Oh no, wait. I saw 1 wall sections from Turbo. I thought he made that just to bamboozle the attack move engineers. Because if you have a factory attack move, a single wall section will prevent it from working. I thought he made it for that reason, but no, it's just a dead PD that was there in the past. Look, these 3 bricks at the south, like, look how much value they get compared to the Loyas.
Yeah. They're trading so well, and they're completely outnumbered. Like, imagine he just made a normal amount of bricks. They would trade so well versus harps.
Yeah, it's...
Tagada just dropped another T2 transport full of Engies and is getting even more reclaim.
Funnily enough, by the way, it's still, I think it's still an even game because of the mass income difference.
Yep.
Nice recharge on the Shield of the Harp. I think if Turbo just consolidates as much as he can, there's so much reclaim on the map as well. Holy
Can
shit!
you imagine if Tagada drops 2 harps up at the top? Those are undefended T3
Oh my
maxes.
god, that's. Hey, my food is here, so I'm be right back for a minute.
Alright. That will be taking over. There is an air fight, potentially. Turbo is going in for the big air fight on Tagada's side of the map. It's over. Turbo gets the win, I think. Or it's very close. There are Redeemers underneath, though. Turbo wins. Tagada will get the reclaim, but Turbo has just reset Tagada's ASF count once again. So, Tagada has a very strong army south. Turbo may need to still use strats to deal with it. Like, he has to bomb the harbs, remove the shields, and then move the strat back to repair after each run. There are 4 T3 gunships at the top. They are pretty much uncontested. There's not enough here. Not enough here to stop them. All the Redeemers have left the base. There's a single flag. If the gunships go straight for the production, he can take out this entire position. But if he kind of stops right now and dilly-dallies a little bit, I guess Turbo should be able to mount a defense.
Ok, I'm back.
The gunships are going for this T1 expansion, which I think is a missed opportunity. He actually could have killed the expansion on the left with these gunships. So, yeah, a bit of a shame for Turbo there.
I mean, it's hard to say. There is a shield and flag and lots of willpower to make more flags.
Yeah, but if he had run in immediately, he could at least force the AA to go up, and then move away after.
Dude, this front push from Tagada might be game ending.
This is
50k
a
mass
huge push.
in harps and AA and shields. What's stopping that is 25k mass, mostly in bricks, but he's not. He has an Omni front as well. The issue is he has no intel, and you need to kite with the bricks. Like Tagada was kiting with the harps versus the Loyas, but you need to go in with the bricks, and the moment the harps go for you, you need to start kiting. But you need room for kiting.
By the way, the 3 bricks at the south, they're the same 3 bricks from earlier that we were looking at.
Like this, Tagada is too scared. I don't think he's gonna commit actually. Yeah, he would have already committed. The air reinforcements all just gets. Those AAs have done so much damage, man. Holy shit.
Yeah. All the ASFs are getting picked off.
1700 kills, 500, 1200, 1000, 500, 700, 800.
The gunships found a nice angle of attack. There's no AA here at all.
And there's a bit of an air win as well.
Yeah.
For as much air as Tagada had.
Yeah, Tagada.
This is a good
Turbo's
win
going to
now.
clear out this entire expansion, which is, yeah, that's big damage.
3 maxes and mass income is a lot different, mostly because Turbo doesn't have his own expansion and Tagada is taking it for himself. Those bricks are still alive and they're gonna kill more now.
Bricks that we saw kiting for their lives earlier.
I think Turbo is in a better position right now.
Yeah,
I thought he was almost gonna die to this brick push here in a second. But
Tagada didn't push, and now the time
push,
is like slipping away.
Yeah, I think the timing is gone. It looked very scary for a second, but now it doesn't anymore. And what he needs to do now is win back his own expansion. He is continuing to eco, and Tagada is still quite... I mean, he's losing his eco now. Turbo is gonna raid the bottom left only to find out, oh, this is still Tech 1? Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Turbo's looking at his own base. He's got T3. He's thinking, Tagada at least is T2 here.
I mean, Tagada surely... Actually, Tagada doesn't know about the T3 maxes. They're unscouted.
Oh.
So he maybe thinks he's in a way better position than he actually is. Because Tagada sees 0 Tech... No, he sees 1 Tech 3 max. Well, there's actually 4. About to be 5. He won't see the 5th one either. Like, that is That is insanely bad for him. That like, if he knew about that, maybe he would have actually pushed with his harp army so much earlier.
Probably would have. Yeah, he probably would have.
Turbo needs to be very careful here with this brick push. If Tagada makes a nice concave, then if Turbo overextends, he loses everything there on the spot.
But Turbo can still just overwhelm this right army. Like, he should just, move around the brick army wherever he can, and just keep trying to just avoid the army and penetrate into the base.
Dude, where's the Salems?
Where's the he should upgrade these 2 Tech 2 Maxes at the bottom to T3. Tagada probably hasn't scouted those either.
He does see them as Tech 2 actually.
Yeah.
I mean, these kiting bricks, man. The difference between
Yeah,
Oh, Turbo for
bricks
some
are getting
reason is
so
sending
bad.
his entire army left while Tagada is pushing to the main base. I don't think Tagada can commit. There's enough bricks and enough room for kiting. Like, he just lost like 3 harps there in a tiny bit of kiting there, and there's so much more there.
Every one of these bricks has VET. Like 3k
Yeah.
mass, 3k mass, 3k mass.
I think soon Tagada will have air back though. He's mass assisting his air effects. Turbo has some of his past. Plus, Turbo has lost so many reinforcing ASFs to random redeemers. Because it's so easy to, like, the way you use air, you use the select all air fighter hotkey, right? And you just have, and you just select the ASF that are in your base, and you move them to the front, but then they move over all the MAA, and then they just die. And everyone makes a mistake, but it's because it's so ingrained to use the select all ASF hotkey that.
Turbo's army is still trying to like move around, but every time he just shaves off some of his own units,
Again, Turbo, your bricks, Turbo. Your bricks, Turbo.
Yeah. Maybe there's an angle of attack. There's nothing to stop. If Turbo doesn't react immediately, it's too late. The harps have gone past.
Oh, but no, the air fight. Tagada gets it. Oh no.
Tagada gets an insane turn.
That's an air loss. But he didn't move his harps in on time, I think.
Yeah. So that opportunity is gone. But Tagada has air now.
He has air, but I'm not sure if he has enough air to actually do something with it, because Turbo has a big air grid.
On eco quite heavily. It's 225 to 250.
For some reason, Turbo has 2 massive brick armies. He has 20 bricks on the left side, raiding some Tech 1 maxes, and there were 20 bricks on the bottom right, mating some Tech 1 maxes and factories. He should just go for Tagada's army. He has a bigger army there. He can kill it. At least Turbo saves gunships, by the way.
Such big armies, like, off to the sides. Like, he should probably just keep them more centralized.
Like, the army positioning for Turbo is the main reason why he's not in as good of a position as he could be. And now his bricks can't actually push, because there's some specters being made. He can't make that many, but still enough to counter that push.
There's one flak. One flak.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, that's 2.
Yeah, that's enough to counter, like, 5 specters.
I mean, at this point, Turbo just needs to continue to make T3 maxes. And he needs to have a giant fight here. I think Tagada overstayed his welcome with his harps for ages.
He's retreating now, I feel like. Yeah, he's getting out of there.
Like, Turbo needs to go in. He has 33 bricks against 50 harps. And, I mean, the bricks wins that. With micro, they win that. It's 45k mass for Turbo versus 48k, but the 45k mass is more range. Although, like, again, the micro here, it's... he retreats full time. This is good. Never mind. Look at that. There's not enough shields with the harps to actually do a proper charge. Like, he just loses 3 harps for free. And now but he needs to constantly babysit to go back and forth. There's Tech 3 MAA.
But look at the brick army top. It's so useless. Like, oh my god.
Oh, that's so sad. The T3 MAA.
Turbo needs to just like do some chess tactics or something, just to like get his army movement better.
Look at those moves from the MAA. He saves it. It has 7 mass killed. Too few for the next vet. That's sad.
Oh.
But I mean, Turbo needs to kill this army at the bottom. He just needs to like
He just needs to keep
secure
hiding in
it.
and out of range, and then just like whittle down the army, and all the reclaim is on his side of the map.
The most important reason why isn't because he then gets the maxes. He has more than enough maxes on his own corner of the map, right? The
Yeah.
issue is it's so much easier to play nice strat auto aggroing on attack on engineer. Love to see it. It's so much easier to play when you have more room to maneuver around. When your own site is clear, because it's just easy to be aggressive and
Yeah.
easy to be
Another
defensive.
air fight, I think.
It's a bit, yeah, but like see the numbers. Tagada is on 29. Turbo is more again after losing that.
Turbo should fight at the bottom. Tagada's actually moving into him. He should take this fight. Like,
He's-
just stay at the edge of range.
I think
He's running
Turbo
away.
got PTSD from the 15 thrown earlier fights from both this game and from the Pyramids game, and that's
Yeah,
why he's
probably.
too scared to engage versus these harps.
By the way, eco is pretty much even now.
It is. I think Tagada can throw air here. It depends if they realize. Depends if there's an
Depends on the
accidental air fight. Tagada is actually.
I mean,
no, almost dead.
Turbo seems like he has more ASFs actually.
There's a flag there as well,
like-
but the ASF might shoot random. Ooh, ooh.
Oh,
What is that?
He's trying to get the engage. Okay, here we go.
He has
I
more.
think Turbo wins this easily, right? Turbo has more.
Depends on the micro. At low numbers like the gunships tank some shots as well. Sometimes
I think he wins
ASF are
fine.
dumb as well. It's almost a draw. It's as close to a draw as an air fight can be.
Tagada ends up winning.
He actually ends up winning, but it's so few.
Yeah.
Like Turbo already has 11 ASF versus 16. It's almost even.
Yeah. Just one like reinforcement wave, basically.
There is 5 tech 3 maxes for Tagada at the moment. 1 uncapped, slightly unfortunate. Yeah, this is the thing. Is Tagada
Wait,
is
how did Turbo get a factory here? I guess he had a drop.
where?
At the bottom. Look at all those
Oh!
dead 2-3 max.
Oh, what?
Dead max.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Nice.
Another air fight about to happen. I mean, Turbo is gonna. He has engineers on the where that air fight happens. Okay, the other air fight might just happen now.
No, Tagada's running. That's too much AA, even for SF to fight under, and yeah, Turbo will just get the reclaim.
Well, it's just some tech on AA. It will mostly miss. It will be.
Yeah, but when the numbers are this small, like it's kind of relevant. Oh, Turbo reclaims it. Nice. Look at this guy.
I love how he goes out of the way to do that while there's so much other reclaim on the map.
Yeah. Like he's cognizant of his own mass, not the mass that other people have deposited.
Yeah. Okay. Does he have
Brick
an
army at
Omni?
the top?
He does. Oh yeah. I saw that earlier.
Okay, so this is the brick army at the top that's been wandering around aimlessly for the last.
Well, it's
10
finally
minutes.
doing some damage at least.
It
If
might-
microed properly,
move.
he needs to micro it now though. Like
needs to micro it,
any
yeah.
fight
The
he
hard
does
army-
is a mass donation. But if he kites properly, then he
He's
gets.
kiting.
Yeah,
He's kiting properly now.
he
That's
can
pretty
win
good.
this fight easily with proper kiting.
He is already he already has enough. He's killed enough the harps to win it.
He still has his gunships from earlier, and he's 1 airback, so he actually has 5 T3 gunships.
yeah.
Oh, there's a big air fight again. No Turbo,
No,
again.
Turbo, not again.
not
He has the
again.
ASFs with stealth. How does he keep getting jumped on? I don't get it.
Because he's not using his stealth.
Oh yeah.
You need to click the stealth button before the stealth works.
Yeah. Well, he
wins it.
actually.
Wow, that's a good strat from Tagada. He hits 6 bricks at once.
There's a big fight brewing mid and the fight at the top.
Yes, it's easier for Cyber though, because you just attack move.
Yep.
Top left is a massive donation. This is not good at all.
He needs to move. Just move away now. No,
It's too late.
Move,
It's too
move,
late.
move.
Moving is irrelevant at this point. I guess he can kite in all different directions.
Yeah.
But that's a really, really good fight for Tagada. That's a big
Yeah.
That's 25k mass there, man. And unit counts, it's 80k mass in bricks versus 68k mass in harps, so Turbo actually has a way higher unit count for quite some time.
Even after that suicide.
Even
yeah.
after this fight, he still has a higher unit count. Or at least he has the same number of bricks as harps, and the harps just lose that. Nice shift G here.
Tagada making a GC in the base.
Yeah, I saw the notification earlier. It's probably around the right time to make it. He doesn't have that many support factories on T3 land actually. He only has 4 T3 land factories, which is, I think, a right amount. I think the biggest mistake.
He was assisting it a lot earlier when he needed the harbs out.
Look at the shift G from Tagada in mid. Imagine some struts there.
Oh my god.
There's 50k mass there.
Yeah.
Oh no! Imagine that. It would have been so satisfying, man.
Yeah.
Yudi is saying half the ASF were stealthed, and I know what you mean, but in those fights it wasn't the case, I'm pretty sure. Unless I missed it.
It was only at the start that half were stealth. Ever since then, he hasn't turned on the stealth ever again.
I mean, the GC is scouted, it is, but it's only halfway.
This is a good fight for Turbo.
Yeah. He doesn't need to go. No, it's not a good fight anymore.
Okay, it's no longer a good fight. Turn around.
No, I think he still crushes this fight, but it could have been so much better. And now, what's so important? He needs to drop engineer. He's walking engineers there, but he needs to drop engineers there.
Yeah.
Like this is too much of a mass field to not fight. He can't. You can't back off now. You're committed.
Yeah.
Like, just attack move with bricks.
By the way, the biggest GC in mass right there.
The biggest mistake from Tagada is the fact that he doesn't have a few sniper bots. Because the harps are great against LotS, but then a full brick happens, so why not have some sniper bots at the very least? So if the bricks do what they're doing now, constantly kiting, you do the same thing but with snipers.
What? Look at these factories from Turbo. He just shift G'd these NGs from like halfway across the map to make 5 factories.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the biggest misplay from Turbo is not having transports to drop engineers. Gunships still getting some value, getting some harps for free. But Tagada did finish the GC mostly with the reclaim from the top left. Actually, no, he's floating all of that.
So the GC is done. The GC will be able to secure the reclaim field. Probably in time before Turbo arrives with his NGs.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue. This attack, he waited too long with it. This is pure depression. No.
Is he giving up? Uh-oh.
It's one air fight.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Just play the game. Stop chatting. Oh my god.
No, not that. But he's not. He is beyond wrong. He didn't have air for the last 30 minutes. The fact that he won the fight earlier is only because Turbo2, not because he won. He can't complain about losing an air fight against more ASF after his opponent threw away his air advantage earlier and did an even worse move and complain that lost him the game. That is beyond my understanding.
I don't feel like this is the right time to complain. Like, there's still so much to play for. Like, the game is mostly even. Like, Turbo has probably an advantage, sure, but like...
I'd say... The game is very even simply because of this massive reclaim. Okay, the GC just kills 4 bricks for free. 4 raiding bricks.
6. That was 6.
6 even, yeah. And now it stomps the reclaim, which is bad.
And Turbo is not grabbing any reclaim. Like, he still hasn't grabbed any.
I see a floating brick in midair.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I don't see it. Look, Tagada immediately drops this. He loses 6-7 bricks. Turbo loses 6-7 bricks, and he just drops it immediately. If Turbo just had like 1 T2 transport, you know, that's like 500 mass in income if he just drops his reclaim field. Just a single T2 transport.
So the thing is, Turbo is 100 mass income more, and he has air, but he's gonna lose this reclaim field in a second when the GC arrives. He is stealing a bit of it though, although Tagada should be denying this. But this is 34k mass.
Tagada could deny this.
Turbo is gonna be 20k mass reclaim ahead, but it will be evened out after Tagada gets this. And
Turbo making SMD, finally, and Mega Cube.
Yes, SMB is about time. Do you know what I want to see? I don't want to see a Mega, I want to see a Soul Ripper, unironically.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he has air.
Because there's not enough Redeemers to properly deal with that. He has air control, like there's 13 Redeemers but split in 2 groups, that means 6 per group. Soul Ripper just takes 15k damage from them and kills them for free. And then there's no counter to them. And
Well, there are ASFs.
yeah, but there's ASF for both sides, right? And Turbo has had more air production for quite a bit. No, it's kind of even, but still. Soul Ripper is cheaper than the Mega. It's faster than the Mega, so it's faster at the front. Like.
Yep. This Mega won't be at the front for like another 6-7 minutes.
Like it's 8k mass cheaper. I think Mega is actually the correct move here. Mega Soul Rip is the correct move here to do.
Tagada secures the reclaim and immediately drops Engis there. Look at this guy.
Turbo decided to make 12 strats instead. I'm very scared. Well, maybe he's gonna shift G on the mid army and try to completely crush it with one big strat fully, but it's so risky because if he tries to go for a base attack, I mean, I don't think that should work. Maybe, like, going for an ACU... Well, Tagada's ACU is in quite a peculiar position.
Yeah, there's a brick with a Deceiver dropping in the back of Tagada's base.
If there's no strats like... rent frame, you would have killed him, but that would have been the lamest ending, so I'm glad they didn't.
Oh my god. And these strats are stealthed as well, so Tagada won't have any notice of them coming in, so he will just die.
Yes. Where's Tagada's Omni? In his main base. Here it is.
I mean, I doubt it's in range.
The second GC is gonna kill a lot more. Like, these GCs are getting great value. He's walking around the reclaim field with a GC, so he's stomping it to death.
No.
That's actually a thing that happens.
Yeah. Okay, here come the strats for the army. He's yeah,
okay, the army is clumped up. Let's see it. He knows about the strats. He's gonna split. Will it be in time? Let's see how good this is. It's a pretty good split, man.
That was a good split, yeah. It didn't really hit.
Oh, but there's a big air fight.
I'm pretty sure air win.
There's a few Sams.
He's fighting over 2 Sams. There's 2 Sams here.
Yeah, but he has so much more. Man, stealth OP.
Dude, he's typing in the middle of the air fight.
It's classic Tagada, man. I'm not surprised. he's just baby raging a bit.
Like, the game is not over. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, here come the strats. Here come the strats. They're going for the air grid.
Yeah, there are multiple Sams though on that side, and there's T3 shields on the... There's not really an air grid to go for. I think stratting the main base is a blunder. Maybe I'm wrong, but he's gonna lose 20k mass worth of strats.
He should just keep stratting the army. Like, just keep stratting the army. Why not? He can kill all the Redeemers in one pass. All the strats are gonna die now.
This is such a blunder.
Oh no. Well, the game continues. Tagada complained, and Turbo, you know.
Nice, he says!
Okay, says
oh no!
Alright. Definitely an okay. Well, Tagada is favored. Legit. Tagada has 2 GCs against 1 Mega? No, not yet.
Sorry, 3 GCs.
Yeah, 3 GCs. Like, what's stopping these GCs at some point from walking across the map?
A Soul Ripper.
Previously, it was the strats, but now they're gone.
Oh, man. Okay, a bit of an air fight. Like, yeah, I mean, he was just complaining, but it doesn't make sense. Like, he has 50k reclaim on this map again. He lost the air fight, but he lost it over his own Sams, so he gets the reclaim. The strats were suicided, because for some reason Turbo thought this was a good target. Who fucking knows why?
Yeah.
Maybe he will eventually
that's the funniest part. There's no air grid. It's just like random pigeons.
It's 3 air factories with random pigeons, man. Bro. Oh! What a hero, this brick! Oh, it killed the harp while dying to GC. Kind of funny how that interaction goes. But yeah, but I want to see a Soul Ripper, man. Like, imagine if all those threats were a Soul Ripper going for the middle army.
Yeah.
There's 93 MAAs. You just focus that. I mean, with this much MAA, you probably lose like 40k HP. But after the AA is dead, and you have an air screen with your ASF, you kill all the harps for free.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. I mean, he probably didn't realize to actually. Okay, he's queuing up a nuke. He probably didn't realize to make a Soul Ripper, but this is like one of those situations where Soul Rippers are so good.
Hmm.
Like way better than something like a Czar.
Yeah, I agree.
Although
Finally, Tagada
that's
is making a
yeah,
grid, an air grid,
yeah,
like
but
a normal human
I mean
being.
this push might end the game. It's I mean how much bricks? There's a lot of bricks. There's 66
There's a
bricks
lot
in
of
the
bricks,
mega.
but 3 GCs will shred. Like,
It
I don't think he can stop
depends,
3G.
of course, on the micro. I mean, the GCs just need to ignore the mega and focus down the bricks. But the bricks
Yeah.
have no good spread. They're all like in one giant clump.
The
Turbo
thing
is
is, if he
continuing
can
to
get,
eco. He's on 640 eco.
oh,
He's making a nuke. I don't think this is a nuke situation.
yeah, the game will end before the nuke. Like, this push will happen before the nuke. I'm pretty sure. Well, unless Tagada turns around. Tagada's turning around, so Tagada might not be intent on pushing. He needs to push. Wait.
No, he's scared of mass donating. The thing
Yeah,
is,
but
he's not. He doesn't necessarily need to push, right? There's a second mega almost done from Turbo at the front. I didn't see that.
I don't know. I don't know. He's behind in mass income by quite a lot now. He's
Yeah, but he doesn't
Turbo's
know that.
making a new. Okay, sure, yeah.
Like he doesn't have perfect information like we do. Please keep that in mind. Uh, I'm not sure. It depends whether he saw the second mega. There's a second mega at the front from Turbo that's on 80%, and if Turbo bought enough time, I think that might have finished on time. And if so, 2 megas with this many bricks would have definitely countered this pushing army.
Mm-hmm. There's some Harbs killing T3 Maxes. They will die.
Yeah, but
no.
they
They need
killed.
to actually just suicide and kill the T3 Maxes, I think. At this point.
Yeah, they're dead anyway because of the gunships.
Yeah.
They didn't kill one in the end.
Yeah.
The gunships are like, okay, you're free to go then.
Yeah.
Acceptable. I like that Turbo is continue to eco. I don't like that he doesn't have any tech 3 factories at the bottom part of the map. It's just naked tech 3 maxes with no protection whatsoever. Like I think these GCs and these harps will kill quite a bit. The second mega though, it's just about done, but
Wait.
it's the thing is he needs to go all the way out of his way to. I think a lot of this can die.
Yeah, I think Tagada, like, Turbo should not take this fight against 3 GCs without 2 megas together.
Yeah, I mean he needs to wait for as long as possible. Let's see the.
But
Okay,
his
he's
Nexus will die in
mass
the meantime.
assisting the nuke while attack on engineers. Is there an SMD? There is, but it's
Tagada
only
was queuing an SMD.
it's only
loading
recently
slowly.
constructed and it's not scouted. So this might actually be super close, and it might also be super fucked because if Turbo okay. Oh, okay,
Tagada's running.
Yeah, he's running away from the fight. I was about to say, if the fight happens, I should probably focus on that. And the second mega is there, so I think it's fine. Well, there's a second GC, but
there are 4 GCs. Like, 4 GCs, I'm pretty sure they just ignore the mega and they kill all the bricks, and then the harps go in and kill everything else.
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, I think Tagada has a good shot in doing this, but he doesn't have air, right? And he doesn't know how much aggressive air there is. Okay, Tagada will now scout the nuke with attack on air scout. As things happen. So here's the thing: what might be fucked about the nuke? Turbo made a nuke. It's 40% done. There's an unassisted SMD for Tagada. Okay, it will be done in time. Sometimes there's these situations where the guy with the nuke will nuke this base because he thinks there's no SMD, but there is an SMD, but the SMD will be like 90%. So he will just cheese out a nuke that kills the entire base, even though if he knew there was an SMD, he wouldn't have nuked there. And there's nothing that's as bad as that, man.
I think Turbo should probably just try and nuke the army.
Maybe.
Like,
Okay,
go
the
for like
GCs
go
are
for
moving
the
in.
engage, right? Force the army back and then just shoot the nuke behind the army as it's retreating.
Okay, there's way too much AA for a Soul Ripper now to be useful. Okay, here's the big fight. This is game deciding, this fight. The bricks are moving, need to move in now. The megas
the
are
bricks need to
moving.
cover the megas. The megas are like left alone. Like, all the harps should go for the megas, and all the GCs should go for the bricks, pretty much.
No, the harp should go for the bricks as well. You just focus on the bricks. The bricks are the DPS. Yeah. Okay, he's marking the megas. This is the worst possible location the fight Turbo could ever decide to do. Look at this mountain.
This cliff.
The army.
Oh my god.
That's so bad. It's so unfortunate. And now move the bricks to the left, Turbo.
Yeah.
Turbo.
Now the megas are just gonna die.
I beg you, Turbo.
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 Robo gear. Turbo2. Come on.
No, it's Robo2 or Turbo gear.
Yeah, Turbo gear, Robo2. Come on, man. What are you doing?
What is that?
Why are the bricks not moving, please? Oh, it's too late.
That's so sad. The very bad part is he killed one GC for free because the GCs were focusing on the bricks. I think if those bricks went to north of the cliff and turned around, I think he could have held this.
Yeah.
He could have held this. He has a new mega that's 80% done. There's no reinforcing GCs. Well, there's one, but all the way at the back.
Okay. No, he actually might still hold this with the remaining mega.
I got bad news. Turbo is floating 40k mass.
Yeah, alright.
Tagada is floating 28k mass. Okay, boss.
Alright.
Okay.
We're geriatric gamers here.
Oh my god, this gave me pain. I'm about to throw up, man. This is Turbo must be so frustrated with himself after that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
He's not gonna be able to kill one of these GCs, man.
Yeah. Well, GCs are just so good right now.
Well, I guess this is a good lesson on how to not micro your T3 army.
Yeah. Don't walk all your bricks away from your 2 megas.
I don't even know what to say about that. There's the nuke. It's a Hail Mary nuke. He's just hoping that the SMB is not loaded, but it is loaded.
He should have nuked the pond, legit.
Well, Tagada's moving within SMD range. Sad game.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm waiting for Tagada to say, I'm so rusty.
Yeah, dude. I didn't see the T3 shield. I mean, that strat attack was so bad, but he was still ahead. This fight, that was the thing.
Yeah, just this final fight with the bricks. He had more mass, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. He had so many more bricks than harps, even though there were two GCs again. Like, I think 3 GCs is about 2 megas.
Yeah.
What just happened? I don't know, but I mean, it's not that important apparently. Well, here's the mega, but if the mega walks, well, there's a new GC from the left. If the mega walks to defend against these 2 GCs, then the GC from the left will kill this entire forward base.
Yeah, well, his whole like base grid is dead.
Yeah, he made a lot of strats, but oh man, that was such a that is the biggest throw I've seen in quite some time. This is
like, it was such a back and forth game, and then once again Turbo just like mismicros his army.
It's not quite as bad as a certain 3v3 of UD, FTX, and Snowy on the pyramid. If you remember that.
Oh. Is that the one where they lose, like UD and FTX are on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where no, there was nothing I could do against the Iwasa.
Yeah.
When FTX made 50 ravages and 100 Sams. Oh man, that was so sad. It was such a good game. Well, mistakes from both sides, but I feel like mostly from Turbo. The mistake from Tagada was the fact that he just ecoed worse, and because of that, he was just behind most of the game. But he kept being in the game because of mostly mis-microed armies from Turbo.
Yeah.
Like there were moments when Tagada could have gone in earlier and had good trades when he didn't, but it's a lot scarier to do that when you're being aggressive than when you're defensive, because you always have the thought of it being a mass station in the back of your head. But if you're defensive, then that is way less of a threat, so it's way easier to do that. But this last fight, that was really quite
Oh,
something.
that was just depressing. Like, he took it in a really bad spot, right, with the cliff there. But then he just, he separated his army, and then he